Hello and welcome to the Green Apple Awards, and thank you for having us, K-9 Angels. And I'd just like to tell you a little bit about what we do, so you know what it's all about. We've only been going about 12 months, and we didn't plan any of this, but going back 12 months ago, we saw an image on the internet, and it was sent to us, and it was probably sent to people that you know as well on Facebook. And it was of a little dog called Angel that was in the forests of Romania. A little stray dog, you know, just like every other stray, sitting in a pile of rubbish, starving, alone. And there was a plea with Angel, and it was, please help, please save her. A lot of people will see images like this every day, and it's very easy to just click, delete, and forget about it. And of course, I think all of us are guilty of ignoring a lot of spammy things that come through our email box. But to us three, we went home and we couldn't get the image of Angel out of our head. And we woke up the next day and we thought, you know what? What if we actually do something for a change instead of pressing delete? So we got hold of the girl in Romania and we said, how can we help you? And she said, all I need is 40 euros and I can take that dog and I can put it into foster, I can get it a passport, I can vaccinate it, I can spay it, and we can adopt it. And we thought, well, we've never done that before, but why not? So we took Angel and we paid for this, and she was sent over. And it was amazing what she was over here. We sent over to America, and she ended up living on a ranch, and it was wonderful. And Angel has inspired us, hence the K-9 Angels. And since then, 12 months later, we've saved over 200 dogs from Romania and now from Thailand. Just to go into the background of why in particular we're helping these areas. Again, nothing was planned, it's just sort of gone that way. With Romania, even though it's an EU country, it's very different to England. The way they have dogs and the way they view dogs, it's very different to the way we view dogs over here in England. They have between 2 and 3 million strays on the streets. They are shot, hit, poisoned, run down. It's absolutely disgusting. They have dog catchers. The dog catchers go out, they pick them up by the neck with these nooses, they throw them in the state shelters. Volunteers can't get in there. A lot of the dogs are found eating one another because they're starving. What we try to do with the dogs in Romania is we try to help by sending out food supplies. We want to start doing more spaying and neutering schemes to try and take down the numbers, and vaccinations to stop the spread of disease, as well as adopting dogs over from there when people come to us and ask us to help. More recently, we've been involved with Thailand. Again, this was a very organic thing. We found a girl on the internet called Bee, who's an amazing girl. She works from Monday to Friday in a job, and every single Friday she travels 600 miles up to northern Thailand, and she spends the entire weekend segregating and helping rescue dogs from the dog meat trade. The trucks come along and they get stopped by border control, and they empty all the dogs out into these huge compounds, and everyone is saying, well done, you've rescued these dogs. But you haven't rescued these dogs, because all of those dogs within 3 months are pretty much dead. From distemper, from parvovirus, from worms, from fighting, from just poor shelters. It's terrible. She goes up there, she tries to save and help as many as possible. 10 dogs a day die roughly. What we're trying to do with Thailand is not only tackle the dog meat industry because it's illegal, we want to help the dogs, we want to improve conditions for them so less of them die and more of them have a chance of recovery. A lot of them are stolen pets. You'll find when you look at the photos of these dogs, some of them have collars, and they were once people's pets. Some of the dogs that we've rescued, it's unbelievable, little spaniels, you know, beautiful, pretty little dogs. For the future, what we would like to do is build far more foster centres, shelters and medical centres in these countries. We feel very strongly about spaying and neutering, and we think that in order to tackle the situation we need to bring the numbers down. We'd also like to go out to the countries and make more documentaries in order to show people exactly what's happening. If you'd like to know how you can help, you can look at our website, which is www.k-9angels.org. We also have a very active Facebook page, and every single day we update the photos of the dogs we're helping. You can see their whole journey from where they started on the street to people going out, the rescuers picking them up, the rehabilitation, and then their final photos when they're reunited with families over here is absolutely wonderful stories that you'll see. And what we'd like to say to everybody is please try and adopt a stray rather than buying a pedigree dog. They are so beautiful, some of the dogs that we help, you know, and a lot of them are pure breeds, and they are little puppies, and they're gorgeous little dogs. And we just feel very strongly that dogs just don't have a nationality. You know, dogs don't know where they're born in the world, so if people say, why aren't you helping the strays in England? We do help the strays in England, but we also choose to help the strays all over the world, because we don't prejudice against dogs in this country and that country. We feel strongly that all dogs are the same, just like all humans are the same, and we should help everybody. Thank you very much for having us here today.